What's good? What's good? What's up, y'all? Huh. My brow has been furrowed lately. A lot on a sister's plate, a lot on my mind. And I just wanted to come and kind of release some of it. Um, I know it's not I know some other people are going through the same types of things, the same type of pressure, with just grinding it out. The last talk was about staying motivated, and it's not easy. So when you're designing your life, as we know, there's going to be peaks and valleys. And I'm always coming from the angle of, being solo, but also manifesting the people and the things and the resources around me that I need to help me grow and help me design my life. You know what I mean? Design the life that I'm working to create and build the things that I'm working to build. So one of my current my current dilemma or situation is really needing to, really wanting and needing to get my women's facility started. Now, the first part of that is continuing to design my own life. My my idea or the structure of the facility that I want to build, that I want to found, is for entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs, to have a place to catch them. I want to word it like that. Most entrepreneurs know, especially if they're on their own, and as black women, there comes a time when you don't have, you run out of your funds. The funds don't recycle fast enough. And here's one thing that people really need to understand. When you're trying to build something legitimately and really just do it from the ground up, and you're trying to fund everything yourself and still put in the time, the sweat equity and everything to build it and get it off the ground, the money doesn't come fast. It's not an overnight process. You know what I mean? You really have to stay focused. And in some cases, you do have to get a job. And in others, you just absolutely cannot really afford to get a job, even though you may end up homeless. You know what I mean? You may, and this may sound crazy only to those who are not real visionaries and true entrepreneurs, because even those hours could be taking time away, especially if it's not something that is a part of what you're passionate about, like recreationally, you know what I mean? Or something that could benefit you. Like for example, I saw on Craigslist a position hiring for a facility manager of a homeless shelter for women and children. Yes, I sent in my resume. My resume being, the email just talking about me and my experience and why I feel I'm qualified. But that is something directly related to what I'm working on. So having that inside experience of how a shelter is run, a transitional housing center is run, would be perfect. Getting those resources would be ideal. Other than something like that, although I may end up, in the dirt and having to get it from the knuckle again, it's still better than trading in my time, whereas it may drain my energy, drain my creativity, not provide me with any source, any type of resources, not really give me anything back other than a small ass paycheck that I still cannot even really do anything with. You know what I mean? It just doesn't ring as worth it to or for me. However, when with me designing my life, I find myself really relying heavily on the universe, infinite intelligence, and uh, meditating and trying to manifest exactly what I need, who I need, and the resources I need. Because what I'm doing is not some small feat. I'm trying to achieve something great. So this morning I was having a conversation with someone that the universe brought to me yesterday just to kind of get me out of not having to spend the night in some strange place. And we were discussing exactly the same thing that I talked about. He actually led the conversation in talking about the whole group economics. And he was talking about how, if Mexicans, they take 15 people, put in $100 a month, the same exact thing that I've been talking about, and the same exact thing that I was trying to discuss in my sister circle. You get that and you keep it going. That's $1,500 a month. That's a lot easier for each person to put in $100 than it is for one person to save $1,500 a month. Like, how easy is it for you to save $1,500 a month for the purpose of investing? It's not, let's just keep it 1,000. That's not easy. But if you put in 100, I put in 100, we get 10 other people to put in 100, we get 5 other people to put in 100 every month, and we keep this going, keep this going, keep this going. This is how we all now, like Jay-Z said, are being each other's crutches, and we're all designing our life. We're all helping one another build what we're trying to build for the purpose of having something to pass on. You know what I mean? We have to stop thinking selfishly and greedily about just, I want to make money. No. When it comes to designing your life, the bigger the goal, the bigger the dream, the more people is involved as far as the people that you want to help. Like my women's facility, I'm not just trying to help one woman. There are a lot of black female entrepreneur want to bees. And when I say want to bees, I mean they're fearful of being homeless. They're fearful of running out of money because you do. But if they knew there's a facility that they can go to, that they can live at, that will help them with resources, help them with their business plan, will have food. Like I plan on having an all male chef crew. Like I don't want my ladies to have to do anything domestic. The house cleaners, the housekeepers will be men and not just random men. I want to find males that have these businesses, male chefs that are willing to come in and cater 7 days a week for my ladies. You know what I mean? So now I'm supporting other black owned businesses. This is what I'm trying to build. I want to bring in males that have um, cleaning businesses. So then now they're doing the cleaning, but my ladies that are focused on building their business, they're going to um, they're going to run the facility, operate. It will be operated by the women, the business owners, the entrepreneurs that live at the facility. And that's a hell of a lot easier. But the start is me, doing it with me, getting myself to where my income is flowing, it's stable. I'm able to consistently pay rent. I don't have to dip into my savings to pay my last month of rent. And now, okay, now I got to move out because now my savings are gone. Yeah, I have money growing in the companies that I'm invested in, and I'm very proud of that. Very proud of the fact that I've started my investment portfolio, and I don't regret anything about that. However, once I'm able to structure and design my life, my manifestations of having the universe bring me people that I can start getting this going with. People that say, okay, I see your vision. I see your passion. I see your drive. I see your discipline. I see your determination and your sacrifice. You're willing to sacrifice every fucking thing you have so that you can get this going. You know what I'm saying? That is why that is exactly why I want to create the facility that I want to create for the black women that I want to create it for. If they knew they had a place that they can go where they won't have to risk homelessness, where their children, because it will be also for single women like with no kids or with adult children like me who don't have any children baggage, and the female entrepreneurs who are single um, that have children. And I know some may say, well, what about the families? Well, they already have a leg up. You have a husband and a wife. So, yeah, forgive me for saying, but two heads are always better than one. And even if I had a man that was supportive of me, shit, we would get this shit going. You know what I mean? We would get it going. So being a couple, you already have a leg up. A single black woman entrepreneur, she needs the facility that I'm working on creating because I need it. You know what I mean? So how can I, or however I get myself to where I am profitable, I'm consistently making money, my business is growing. Okay, now I can pay rent consistently because I got profits coming in. I got, you know what I mean? I'm able to take a portion of it, of course, put right back into the business, and then also take a portion of it. Y'all know what I say. Well, not even what I say, but what the financial plan that I follow, 10% of that, boom, put it away because that's going for the next business idea that I have. So that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. I moved out yesterday. So again, it's just manifesting the resources and the people that I need. And it takes a lot of focus. So you guys don't ever quit. Like if you got to shit, cry it out from day to day, you do that. But don't ever give up on your dream. Constantly envision yourself where you're going to be, not where you want to be, where you're going to be. You have to, that's what you have to see. Like when you're smiling, it has to be because you see where you're going to be. Not because anything happened or fucking Kevin Hart or you watching Def Comedy Jam or whatever. You're smiling and you're keeping yourself focused. Even if you got tears in your eyes, it's because you see yourself in the future. And that is why you will not give up. That is why you will do what you have to do in the moment. That is why you constantly meditate and manifest because you realize when you're solo, the most powerful one that you have is the connection to infinite intelligence and the universe. And that's it. Like right now, that's what I have. You know what I mean? but I'm telling everybody my ideas. Everybody. You know? I sold 4 pair of lashes yesterday, and can y'all imagine how that made me feel? One person bought 4 pair of my lashes yesterday, and I was like, exactly. And her thing was, she said, look, the Mexicans do it. We got to support our own. It's that fucking simple. So when I say let's get this sister session, let's build this shit, let's put this money in this pot, it should be a no-brainer. Like, yes, let me get my numbers together, sis. Let's do this. Because you know what? Also, if we need medical bills, if we're not looking out for us, who's going to look out for us if we're not going to look out for us? You know what I mean? I just an hour ago refused to pay too much at this Mexican place for a fucking burger. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. And the whole drive-through was full of cars driven by black people, all patronizing that place. I mean, every car in line wrapped around the drive-through, walk up. Everybody, there may have been 2 Mexicans that walk up, and it's not to say that they do. Yeah, they patronize it, but my point is how they pool their money to build shit in the neighborhoods where we predominantly live, and then we patronize them. But then we won't even put our money together because I'm looking at all these empty storefronts that could be black owned with shit that we use, with shit that we need. But how many of us are really trying to think on that level? How many of us are really trying to design our life and create something that we can bring our kids in to work at, that we can pass on to our grandkids? How many are thinking about, I need to do this shit for my grandkids? I don't care if you in your 20s right now. If you're not doing it thinking about 2 generations down the line, what are we here for? What are we here for? If we're just thinking about the here and the now, and I just need money for me, if we're not thinking about what are we going to do for my future generations? Do I want them to have to struggle? Do I want them to not be born into a family business that is thriving because I worked my ass off and I got the shit from the knuckle and I sacrificed and did all I had to do to make sure that they didn't have to? You know what I mean? That is how we design our life. That's how I'm trying to design my life for future generations. I don't know if I'll ever have grandkids, but there's going to be future generations. You know what I mean? There's going to be more people after me, whether they're my actual grandkids or someone else's, or my nieces or great nieces and nephews or my cousins. That's it. I mean, I'm going to be dead. I can't take the shit with me, but why not build something that I can leave here that's going to thrive? You know what I mean? So that my name is now like a Prada or Louis Vuitton or Christian Dior. All this shit that, they wouldn't even do anything to help us out, even if they wanted to. But this is who we dying to wear. This is who we're dying to spend our money with. To me, it's senseless. To me, it's senseless. So designing my life, for me, I'm gonna sacrifice. I'm grateful that my kids are grown and that I don't have grandkids, because I can be out here. I can go through being homeless. I can go through figuring out. I can go through co-living. I can go through, you know what I mean, my business with being a startup and trying to get it off the ground, going through moments where I got the money to pay rent and for a couple of months, and shit, now I don't. I can afford to do that because it's just me. You know what I mean? But because it's just me, it makes it more challenging. Not hard I mean, life is hard, life is difficult, but the challenges only sharpen my mind to make me think and make me be more focused when I meditate. I don't have time to, when I'm meditating now. One thing I have noticed is when I'm meditating now, it's easier for me to stay focused. I don't drift as much. My mind doesn't drift as much. I'm not as, it doesn't take me as long to get centered. I'm there in it because I gotta get this shit going. I gotta get this shit going. You know what I mean? I gotta keep it, keep it, keep it. Every time I sell something, every new customer I get out here, I'm just like, I'm just putting the energy out there that they're gonna spread the word. They're gonna love this shit so much and come looking for me. You know what I mean? When I send shit, I'm just like sending out energy to spread. And here's the thing: don't be afraid to start with what you have, the bare minimums. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of that. Don't be embarrassed by that. Everything has a start, so don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. And I know it's difficult not to be, but that's not that's not the energy level that we want to vibrate on. You have to feel proud that, okay, like the stuff I sent to Danny and to my other customer in Florida. Yeah, I feel awful that at the time, and then I found them. I'm gonna work that out. So y'all got something coming. But I feel awful that I don't have business cards because I can't afford them right now. You know what I mean? And let me not say that can't afford them right now. I haven't gotten them. I haven't gotten them yet. So I feel awful that I don't have the setup and the packaging and all like that shit in the boxes with my name. However, does that mean I'm not going to hustle my business so that I can get there? How the fuck will I ever get there if I just sit or if I just go collect a job so that I can buy all this shit? And then now I don't even have time to advertise to customers. I don't have time to go out in person to sell because I got to be at work. Because these motherfuckers going to make sure they keep me busy. They're going to make sure they keep me busy. If I give them 8 hours, if I give them 40 hours a week, 32, 36 hours a week, they're going to make sure they take more than that. So I don't have it to give them. You know what I mean? I don't have it to give them because I need to be over here uh, in central Los Angeles. I need to be at Venice Beach. I need to make sure my social media is up there and let people know. You know, I need to be able to contact when people, whether they actually order or not. When somebody texts me asking about my lashes like they did over the week, I need to be able to write, boom, get right back to them. Boom, let me send it to you. Boom, let me send you pictures. I can't do that if I'm at somebody's job. I can't be like that. You know what I mean? My phone probably somewhere in the locker. They probably got strict cell phone rules and shit like that. I can't be missing out on potential clients for my business, for my brand, that I'm eventually going to be able to hire my little cousins to work at. I can't hire them to work at no motherfucking job that somebody else's name is attached to, that's cutting me off pennies on the dollar. You know what I mean? But because I don't have any small children or grandchildren, I can free float right now and grind however I need to grind to make it happen. And that is what I'm grateful for. So when I'm meditating, I get right in the zone because I don't have time to waste. I do not have time to waste, and it is very volatile when you're a startup. It's not just smooth sailing, you know what I mean? But you have to feel like you're on a fucking yacht every time. What's up? What's up, you guys? Organic Libra. I like that. Oh, word. I definitely will. Come back. Come back. I definitely will. How do I make this visible? Thank you. Thank you. And welcome. I'm a Libra as well. That's dope. I definitely will holler at you. Thank you for tuning in. Which site? My my website is up. I don't know how to type in here, but it's creativenomad.com. CreateVe, the same as my channel name. Creativenomad.com. My site is up. Everything on there is sold out, but you can make a custom order. You can make custom orders. My customer in Florida, he did a custom order of a black and gold tray set. But I'm just a messenger of motivation. Honestly, a messenger of hope and faith to not give up. That's really That's really who I am. Throughout all that I've ever gone through and been through, I don't give up, and I don't ever think that I can't. I don't ever think that, oh, it won't happen. I don't care how long it takes, it's going to happen. And I feel like so many people out here, especially that look like me, need to see that. Because when I find them online, they're already successful. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I want to see how you did it. Some of us, like, I just want to see, okay, I just want to see now, you know, how, So this is why I put myself out here in the beginning, in the grind. And most people won't even find these until I'm already successful. And I think that's just the way it works. You know what I mean? I don't know if shit be getting held back until you blow up and then they just start pumping your shit out there all over the internet. I don't know how it works, but for me, I just feel like I want to be the face of never giving up, never letting yourself get down. You know what I mean? You, yeah, you're gonna have some tears. You're gonna shed some tears, and it's gonna be tears of all kinds of emotion, all kinds of emotion. And I really don't like when I was moving yesterday. My mentor, who's in Canada, sent me a message and was like, "Where are you going?" I told him I don't know yet, but I'm moving out on faith, and I know that the universe will take care of me. I know that I'm gonna keep meditating, keep asking for the answer, the next step, something to be opened up, and I'm gonna go. I didn't have a fucking idea. You know what I mean? All I know is I can't go backwards. That I refuse to do. There's no moving forward and going backwards. Period. So that's not an option. That was not an option to like go back to none of that. So at not one point, and I'm not bullshitting y'all at all, at not one point did I feel, oh, okay, it's getting chilly. It's getting, what am I going to do? Not one point, at not one point did I look nervous. I made sure to stay in full faith, in full belief. I mean, not even wavering from even till today. My energy got a little lower earlier because I'm like, let me. Hey, what's up? I don't think I got that. I never saw a 317 number. But I stay in full faith, full belief, especially now because the end of the year is right here upon us. My birthday is right here upon me. And it's just, I can't let my energy get low. So what I was saying is, so my mentor was like, and he sent me a voice note on WhatsApp, you know, vibrating very low. I heard it in his voice, very low vibration. And I told him, Daddy, I can't, don't send that level of vibration my way. I gotta keep vibrating up here. If you want to send me energy, lift it. Lift it. Don't send me those low vibrations. Don't attach my name or my energy to any low vibrations. I said, worry, that's a low vibration, Daddy. Don't worry for me. Don't worry about me. Not worry. No. You send out high vibrations to the universe. I know it's gonna, send out some I knows. You know what I mean? Send me out some love knots. Don't send out worry. Don't send out concern. And don't, you guys shouldn't vibrate on that level for anyone else. Even if someone gets upset with you for trying to increase their vibration, so be it. But don't vibrate low for anyone, and don't accept low vibrations for you. Don't accept that. You don't know how that could affect your energy. You don't know how that could affect your level of vibration. Don't do it. It's not healthy. It's not worth it. Because everything I'm trying to manifest is up here. So I have to work my way up there. The shit I'm trying to do ain't vibrating right here. because I'm right here already. You know what I'm saying? It's already here. It's waiting for me. It's already in effect. The building, the people, the women that I'm going to be helping that will be at the facility, the black male chefs, everything is already in effect and in order, waiting for me to get here. It's not just gonna appear out of thin fucking air, just out of nowhere. No, it is there already. That's why I make sure I'm vibrating there. So everybody, and another thing I'm working on is being receptive to help. That I recognize that that was a huge problem that I had. And as a black woman, a lot of y'all may be able to relate to that. It is difficult for us to open heartedly, sincerely accept help because we know the bullshit that come with it. You know what I mean? Like a man can't just come, I won't say it like that. In our experience, it has been so many time after time after times that men will come to help us with the expectation of, getting a little ass. And it's just like, really? You hear the shit and you see the shit that I'm on, and that's what you're talking about? That's the level you on? You think I'm worried about some penis right now, and I'm trying to help future female entrepreneurs keep from being homeless while they build their fucking dream? And you think I'm worried about getting laid? Are you serious? Are you really for real? So this is our experience, but we have to throw all that when we begin manifesting and we begin asking the universe and commanding that the people and the resources come to us. We have to make sure to rely on our intuition, say, okay, this brother feels sincere. Let me accept his help. This sister seems sincere. She's not catty. Let me accept her help. And that is a part of working your vibration up to where it needs to be. We don't need to know the how. We just need to have the definite, the definite will, period. That's it. I don't know how. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to create it, but I know that I will create it. I know that. I know that I will create elite dreams, transitional housing for black female entrepreneurs. I know that for a fact. How? I don't fucking know how. That's really not my business to know how. It's my business to make sure I stay open and connected to the universe and in full faith and belief without that little in the back of the only thing in the back of my mind is I can't wait to meet my driver. And I can't wait to get my short body Cadillac and get it painted. That's the first one. That's the first one I'm gonna have. Yes, I'm gonna be riding in the back, driven of my custom painted by West Coast Customs motherfucking short body Cadillac in my brand colors, black, white, and gold. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And I'm looking forward to meeting my driver. And thank you because I already see it. Thank you. I appreciate that. And this ain't no fluff. This ain't no bullshit. Because I have to do everything I can. I have to do everything I can to make sure I get myself here. And I believe it. Back here, I know there's no question. There's no fuck no. Especially now, like now, I'm even more determined. Now I'm even more like, ain't nothing stopping me. There's nothing that's going to prevent this from happening. Even if I die right now, somebody else will continue it in my name. Somebody else. Period. It will happen. It is not a question about it. And that is how you have to be when you're designing your life. You have to know for sure, in the front of your mind, in the back of your mind, the side of your motherfucking minds. Everybody has to be in agreement, all your personalities. Everybody, if you're a double sign, ascending in this and descending in that and sun and moon, whatever. I'm 100% Libra all the way around, and we are all in full agreement that this is what we're working towards and this is what we will make happen. You know what I'm saying? Both of my scales are aligned. Everybody is like, yep, we cool. Yep, this is what we're doing. We sure. We're positive. Let's go for it. So when I meditate now, because I used to, and when I say used to, even a few months ago, when I would meditate, I'd really like it would take me 30 minutes to even get in the zone. Now, as soon as I in it, I'm in it. I'm in it because chop chop, let's get to it. I'm in it. This shit, like I feel myself getting closer to it. No, I don't have, you can't tell right now. You can't tell by looking at me, but I can tell. I can tell. I can feel it. I can feel it. The people are coming closer to me. Even the energy that's coming out, it's cleaner. It's not as much muck and bullshit. The people that now are coming, they see my vision more. They see and hear my passion and my seriousness. I'm getting, and that's in person, online. So I feel it. I feel it. And that's why I had to tell my mentor, don't vibrate on that low level for me. Don't do it. I can't accept that. And I won't accept that. No, thank you. Not even thank you, but no, thank you. Just flat out, no, thank you. I don't need that. That's not been, if you don't hear me worried, don't fucking worry for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina, because I'm over here smiling. And I'm about to be smiling all the way to my overdrawn bank account. Do you hear me? Let's just keep it 1,000. It's not pretty starting from the ground up. It is not a pretty sight starting a business. Do you think it looked good every time y'all see that picture, that old ass picture of Jeff Bezos in a garage with just the little paper Amazon sign taped up behind him? Just on a little table? Someone, do you know how many people looked at that and was like, this motherfucker's insane? And now look, this motherfucker's playing with bees. And I ain't talking about basketballs. This motherfucker's playing with bees. Do you know how much money, how much he's increased his wealth during the quarantine? Do you realize how much money Jeff Bezos has, how much he has increased his wealth during this shutdown, during this quarantine? That is how you design your life. So it's not about motherfuckers looking at you like you sitting in a garage with a little paper sign taped to the garage above you on a little picnic table, bro. What do you mean? You gonna be the world's biggest online shipment store that we've ever seen? I mean, just what I said. That's what I mean. As long as you believe it and your heart don't flutter in disbelief and you don't have in the back of your mind, well, can you? Well, are you sure? Well, maybe you can't. Fuck all that. Every part of your being has to be in line. My goddamn fingernails got to be in line because this right here, yeah, all this shit, like I just said, my bank account is overdrawn. I got whatever cash on me. The businesses, my investments are doing well. That I'm very proud of that. But look, but when people see me and they see my brand and I'm representing my own product, I can't be out there. And I love my nails. I don't know if y'all remember, but I grow my own nails and they grow very nice. But for one, the gel is too heavy for my nails. I'm a hand washer, so the regular nail polish, I can't be walking around with chipped nails and shit like that. And I started working on getting the stiletto nails with my own natural nail right before quarantine. And I was stuck with that fucking gel on my nails. But anyway, all of this has to stay maintained because this is a part of my brand. And when I sell to men, to studs, to ladies, even the last time when I was at Venice Beach, one of the sisters that came over and bought my lashes, the first pair of lashes I sold, if y'all remember, I got my lashes at the beginning of quarantine, and I just now sold my first pair, and I've sold 5 total. Because like I said, one sister yesterday bought 4 pair. So just 3 days ago, I sold my very first pair of lashes that I bought 5 months ago, but I still push it. I still advertise it like I just got them. And when I was out there, you know what she said? Your hair drew me over to you. I love your hair. When they come over and they compliment me, I have my sweaters on. When I bring my crochet out there, they compliment my nails. I have to look the part. Although, yeah, I'm going to start up and my shit is on a blanket on the ground. I can't wait till I get a table. I got to get out. Y'all have to see what I have. Y'all have to see. Look, you can go to Ulta to get lashes, but they're not going to be these. Yes, you absolutely can go to Ulta. You can go to MAC, but they're not going to be my best face forward. So that means when you put on those lashes, you're not putting your best face forward. But guess what? When you put on my lashes, guess what? You definitely putting your best face forward now, Queen. You absolutely are. That's why that's my brand, my best face forward, because that is what we all need to strive to do. And it don't matter whether you do or not. You put my lashes on, bam, automatically you putting your best face forward. You go out there, automatically you gonna win because your attitude is gonna be up there. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel like, oh yeah, I'm the shit. And they lightweight and they full, they thick how I like them, but they lightweight. I don't look sleepy as hell when I blink. Oh, what? Queen, let me get three more. Let me come back for that. Yeah, I'm trying to hustle my shit like healthy crack. You hear me? Like avocado toast. How about that? So it is. That's just where I'm at. That's where I'm at. When you put on this, look. How about this lashes with this outfit right here? This original design crochet outfit right here. Man, please, your woman, your man, whoever, they ain't gonna be able to stop gushing over you. You know what I mean? You want date night, baby? Here's the whole date night ensemble for you. I got the lashes for you. Got a cute little outfit for you. What? That's it. Everything I do is fly. My rolling trays are fly. You know what I mean? What stoner don't want to smoke and roll in style? You ain't even got to be a stoner. I done have people look at my rolling trays like, what? Sis, I'm going to put that on a stand. That's fucking art. That's going to be a decoration. Ain't nobody rolling on that. That ashtray, that's going to be a candle holder. Do you see that? And I'm gonna buy some new champagne glasses to go on top of them cold ass coasters that you got. How about that? And you could customize. You could do exactly what I want. See, fly shit. This is what we like. I can't go to no Mexican store and get nothing like that. I can't go to the Asian store and get nothing like that. But they people can come there and get exactly what they need, what they want. I know what we like. You know what we like. Get that shit going because that's what we need. I want to come shop at your shop. Like I said, I bought Danny's lip gloss and I'm not bullshitting you. I haven't bought any Fenty, so I don't know what Fenty is like. But just on the level of like going to Target, getting some Elf, or even going to Mac, I'll buy that shit over Mac every day of the fucking week. Period. Every day of the week. I'm going to do that. The brother here, he looked at my nails, started talking about, the Asians. I said, I don't fuck with them. My nail tech is black. What you talking about? No, baby. My nail tech is black and she's cold. And I tag her when blue checks on Instagram get to talking about nail techs and they nail tech, I tag my nail tech. If you in LA, check her out. Because my nail tech is fly. And she's black. No, baby, I'm not playing these games anymore. So I'm putting it out there so that I can receive it back. I'm making sure to black out as much of my life as possible because I'm trying to get that same energy back. So if I support my sisters, if I support my brothers, and if I'm genuinely happy to see them thrive like I am and like I have been for a few years, if I'm genuinely vibrating on a level for their success, I'm going to get that back. And that's just where I'm at. So I can't accept no worry, no low level vibrations because I'm designing my life right now and it's ugly, but it's beautiful at the same time, just like childbirth. Childbirth, if any of y'all have ever given birth and if you've ever had it recorded, video recorded, baby, that is an ugly, messy situation, but it's beautiful at the same time. It is the most painful. I had natural childbirth with both of mine. No epidural, no nothing. And that is the most painful. The no, actually, shingles. Shingles is worse than that. But as far as something that's not, a disease or disorder or something like that, childbirth is the most painful fucking thing that is equally as painful and beautiful, is equally as ah gut wrenching. And as soon as the baby comes out, like immediately, as soon as the baby's legs or final body part comes out of you, the pain is gone, and you just the feeling you have is indescribable. And that is when you are designing your life and giving birth to your business baby. It is the same exact way. So do you give up? Like, were you in there in labor and delivery like, oh, fuck it, I can't do it no more. I can't, I'm just gonna give up. No. You have to keep going. You gotta keep pushing. What the fuck? You gonna snap your baby's neck because it hurt? Because you just want to give up because the pain is so excruciating? You know what I'm saying? No. You keep pushing. You push harder. You like, oh, let me hurry up and get this motherfucker out of me. You don't give up. There's no retreat. There is no I can't. There is no I can't in childbirth. It's the same when you're birthing a business. This is your baby. There is no I can't. There is no turning back. There is no, oh, never mind. There is none of that. It's only, okay, let's keep going. All right, that didn't work. Now what? Okay, ooh, that worked. Let me do more of that. Let me amp that up more because, yeah, that worked. Okay, I see now. All right, the studs are real receptive because they're real willing to see their woman look good. Okay, so let me start hollering at more studs. Okay, when I come at the men, I see, you know what I mean? Analyzing every step of the way to constantly do it better. And the shit is easier said than done. That's why when folks get to talking that theory, even in beauty school, the theory was one thing. When we got out there in practical, like with hair color, in theory, it's all neat. In theory, the perfect hair color comes out every time. But in practical, you get a client, you see the line of demarcation. You see it. Like you clearly see this harsh ass line of demarcation. Have you ever colored your hair? Nope. Nope. And you lifting, you looking. You sure? Nope. You've never colored your hair. And now you in the mirror. Now you making it to where you trying to make sure they can see. You've never, but you have to, you have to take your client's word for it that their lying ass never colored their hair. Okay. So then you go in with this professional hair color and the shit starts smoking because she did color her hair and she used box color, and box colors got aluminums and all kind of shit in it that does not mix with professional hair color, and her shit starts smoking. And she's like, what? Well, this tells me that you've colored your hair like I asked you 5 times. See, practical lets you know the real fucking deal. Theory, everything's perfect in theory. So we have to analyze every single step of the way. Every step of the way. That's how we're going to know how to perfect something and what to throw away. That shit don't work. Okay. That marketing angle don't work. That marketing strategy, that didn't work for me at all. Okay. Just like right now. Once I got my clothes out there to Venice Beach, I'm seeing that, yeah, people like it. They draw to it. And I have it in plastic bag, clear plastic bag so they could see. But it doesn't look good being on the blanket on the ground. Whereas my rolling trays, that's epoxy resin. It's beautiful. It's shining off the light. Yeah, it would look better up on the table, but it's not clothing. So, yeah, that shit sold out. Sold out quickly at Venice Beach. But my clothing, so now, after day 2, I was like, okay, I think it's the display. It's neat. Yeah, it's neat, but it's still on the ground. It's still on the ground. Doesn't matter that it's not on top of the ground and it's on a blanket on the ground. It's still on the ground. So I'm thinking, okay, I need to get it up off the ground somehow, some way. And again, I'm on the bus, so that's another challenge. Challenge? You notice I'm using the word challenge because challenges create strength. Challenges solves problems. Challenges present a problem to be solved, right? So what do I need to do? And now I have people coming to offer suggestions that I didn't think about. Like one guy, he was like, if I may say one thing, he's like, your work is beautiful, but it's too beautiful to be on the ground. Even if you got, these little things and put a piece of cardboard on it. I didn't think about that because I don't. He was talking about those like the little stands. It's like you get two of them and then you can lay a board across it. But even that, like I would need to find it somewhere there. So now I'm on Craigslist looking for maybe a little carry-on folding table, something, something. He gave me an idea. Okay, all right. See what I'm saying? So I'm constantly, and even though it's on the ground, I'm still out there like the shit is on mannequins and stand. You know what I mean? I keep my energy up because I don't need anyone coming feeling like, for one, I'm a charity case or like I'm just out here on a hustle. This is my actual business. This ain't just some side hustle that I can say, no, I quit, I give up. This is my baby. You know what I mean? And I feel the head coming out, so I can't just stop pushing. I have to keep pushing. It's painful as fuck. It's painful as fuck, but at the same time, I know that I'm beautiful. So what I'm giving birth to is going to be even more beautiful, just like my real life children are. I feel like my children are more beautiful than I am. I feel like their complexion is more beautiful than mine is. Their hair has a more beautiful curl pattern than mine does. My daughter's eyes changes colors more visibly than mine do. You know what I mean? So these businesses that I'm giving birth to, the women that they're going to help, and the way my lashes are going to blow up, the way that brand, my best face forward, and the next part coming to that is mascara. All right, let's just put that out there now. I'm working on that next product, so mascara will be the next line in the my best face forward cosmetics brand. Thank you very much. I don't know when, but it is coming. I'm looking for packaging. I'm already checking out formulas. So be on the lookout for that. 2021 show enough. And it's just a matter of elevating 24/7, 365 on the levels that you need to be. Because the woman that I am right now is not the same woman that will be managing $100,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? This isn't. I won't even look the same. I'm not even gonna look the same. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, first thing I'm doing is getting my goddamn teeth whitened. I'm never closing my gaps, either of them, upper or lower. I'm never closing my gaps. I made that decision decades ago. But I'm getting my teeth whitened. I'm more than likely, I've already made that decision too, never gonna get LASIK surgery. But a motherfucker will have an array of goddamn custom glasses frames. You hear me? An array. You hear me? And because I do wear glasses and I do have a brand of lashes and I like to wear lashes, I'm also going to design some glasses that I can wear my big ass lashes and my glasses on my face without, you know, having to sacrifice one or the other. So this is all shit that many, 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 many people will be able to benefit from. It's not just for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for me. There's somebody else that's going to be like, God damn, that's exactly. So you mean to tell me I can wear my 25, 27 millimeter lashes and my fly ass glasses? Shalonda Elise, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's about time. That's what we need. Exactly. That's exactly what we need. For us glasses wear that still like to be fly and wear our lashes and put our makeup on. You know what I mean? So it starts with me getting myself to that point so that when my facility is blossoming and up and running, I will know exactly and I will have the people in order to be able to help these other sisters and to encourage, look, since you've been talking about that business, we got a facility now specifically for you and your kids. You don't have to worry about being homeless. You don't have to worry about running out of money because you're putting it all back into the business. You don't have to worry about that. We got you. Come to Elite Dreams. We'll take care of that. Your meals are going to be covered. You're going to be on the payroll because you're going to have a job. You know what I mean? You're going to be working at the facility. So that's just to keep you some money. You know what I mean? That's why it's going to be a for profit and not a non-profit, because I don't want the bullshit that's going to be coming with the non-profit, because my idea is the work that they'll be doing will be on the Creative Nomad Distribution Center. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a homeless shelter for just down in the dumps homeless people or for fucking drug addict women. No, this is specifically for business startups, female entrepreneurs, specifically and only. That's it, because I want to create a space for women so they don't have to go through what I am going through and what I have been going through trying to build my business and then trying to continue to develop myself and shift my mindsets to where it needs to be. You know what I mean? That's a lot. That is a lot. I'm just built for it. But goddamn me, it's not easy. And to do it on your own, to not just constantly run into people that, you know what I mean, have that motivation. I mean, them Nipsey Hustles, they're not on every fucking corner. You know what I'm saying? The Master P's, they're not on every corner. You know? So we have to think about what is needed, what we need as a nation, as a community, and we have to put ourselves out there to create it. We can't expect somebody to come and save us. Nobody's coming. Nobody's coming. We're already here. There's nobody coming. So we're either going to get on the ball, get the shit going, or we're not. Plain and simple. But there's nobody coming. There is no fucking savior, much less a white savior. So let's just, put our belief and our faith and our level of vibration where it needs to be to make this shit happen. And like I say, don't have no second thoughts, don't have no two minds about it. Be in the one mind of this is it, definitely, no questions. So that's my message. That's my energy that I wanted to share with you guys. And like I put in the description, I needed that pep talk for myself. I needed that energy. I needed to hear the vibration, to feel the vibration in my voice. You know what I mean? And it looks better talking to myself on live than it does like just talking to myself. You know what I mean? So I needed that. I needed that. We have to keep ourselves uplifted, however. And I want to share something with y'all. It's an audio that I just found, and it just came up on my suggestions because I have the self-development playlist, and it's called and I've been listening to it for the last 3 days. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it. um, I thought old girl's voice might irritate me, but no, it's she's humorous and it's right on point. I'm gonna get the name of it, and I believe I put it in my playlist, in the self-development playlist, and it is called "You Are a Badass." It's yellow. It's "You Are a Badass." Wait, let me go back here and see if I can. Well, the big title of it is "You Are a Badass," but it's some more to it. But you'll find it by that. You are a badass. It's only 5 hours and something, but It's another good one. It's another good one. And one of her favorites that she says is Think and Grow Rich, and The Science of Getting Rich, which is also a good one. So you guys check it out. Check out the playlist. And again, keep your vibration where it needs to be for where you're trying to go. Don't see yourself for where you are. Anytime you look in the mirror or see your reflection, you should see the person that you are going to be. You should see the person that you're working towards being. Doesn't matter if you're looking at your overdrawn bank account. You should see it with the zeros in it that will be in it. That's how you have to envision it, and you have to feel it. Like, I can smell the inside of my short body Cadillac DeVille right now. I can smell it. You know what I mean? I can smell it. It's I can see myself in the back working on my laptop. I can see it, taking orders, fulfilling orders, checking with customers, checking on my employees, checking on my distribution center. It's just you. That's where you got to vibrate on. That's where you have to vibrate. Doesn't matter if motherfucker looking at you like, girl, you ain't got shit. You ain't even got shit right now. That sucks that you don't see it, but you don't need to see it. I see it. I have everything. I have everything right now. What do you mean? You mean to tell me so you trying to tell me you don't see the 5 acres of land that I own already? That's too bad, because I sure do. You don't see, oh, you see me walking in these Converse on Ankle Express, so you can't see me being driven in my Cadillac. That's what you're telling me? That's not my business. That is not my business. What you think about me is not my business. Not at all. So don't project that on me, because I'm telling you what it is. You can either take it or leave it. And I say you leave it. I want you to keep counting me out. I want you to keep sleeping on me. I want you to keep sleeping on me. I want the world to keep thinking they don't know who I am. So when I show up and show out, they're going to be like, damn, she seems familiar. Of course I seem familiar. Because I told you I was coming. You just hadn't met me yet, but you felt my energy. You felt my energy. You didn't know what it was. You didn't know what that energy was. But then when I come to you in the presence, oh, that was her. That was, you know what? I ran across one of your videos. I know it because I'm projecting my energy all over the globe. So I know you feel me. I know you feel me. So when I come, it's going to be very familiar. Very familiar. And I'm coming in peace, love, and helping the black nation. Period. That's all it is. And that's all there is. So I love you guys tremendously. I appreciate y'all's support so much. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. I probably half-fast filled out the description, but my IG is on there. Follow me on Instagram. And that's it, you guys. Love yourself. Love yourself truly. And vibrate as high, as high, as high as you can. And don't accept whatever anybody else puts on you. Period. The mind is a powerful, powerful, powerful tool. The mind is so powerful. You can be healthy and well and think yourself sick. You can think yourself into a coma. You can think yourself into death. You can think yourself into fucking poverty the same way you can think yourself out of it. So period. You guys, think yourself into light. Think yourself into a high vibration. Speak highly of yourself all the time. Speak highly of others and genuinely be happy for other people's success. Genuinely smile when you see somebody do something good. Genuinely, sincerely want the best for others. That's how you're going to get it back. That is exactly how you're going to get it back. So peace and love, you guys. I wish you all the best. I will see you in my next video. And just love one another. Peace, y'all.